You hear a lot of people, they talk about grit and perseverance, and I think all of those things are important. But I think we need another perspective on those types of things, and I think Audacity is something that could help us all. Now, what is Audacity? If you go to the online dictionary, Audacity is the willingness to take bold risks. And I know many of you in this room do this. You make risks with new business processes. I see information out here in the halls with these new programs that you develop, and that's awesome. That's Audacity. That willingness and boldness to take risks. Now, there's another part of Audacity, though. And the second definition for Audacity looks like this. It is rude or disrespectful behavior, impudence. And you can see it there. You know, she had the audacity to do this. And maybe it's a cheeky, etc. And oftentimes when you hear people, and by the way, I'm not advocating for rude or disrespectful behavior, but here's the thing. Oftentimes people who perceive that and ask the question, who do you think you are? They are the ones who are trying to maintain the status quo. Who do you think you are? You have no business. Who are you to do this? Who are you to say this? Who are you to suggest that? Who are you, Rosa Parks, to say, no, I'm not going to give up this seat? Who are you, Mahatma Gandhi? Who are you, Muhammad Ali? I believe that we need to develop audacity, especially in this world right now. And you don't need permission. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a 16-year-old girl named Greta right now changing the world and creating a conversation across the globe and inspiring millions of people to take up voices and activate on this climate change crisis. You don't need permission. You only have to be yourself. You've got this thing that you have that is unique to you, and we all impact the world in different ways. Another inspiring story lately is this guy right here, Chef Jose Andres. Are you familiar with this person? If anybody deserves the Nobel Prize, it's this guy. So for those of you who aren't familiar, he is a celebrity chef. He's a pretty well-renowned chef. His passion is cooking and bringing people together via community, via cooking. And Jose Andres, over the course of the last couple of years, when there was the hurricane in Puerto Rico and then the hurricane in Bahamas, you know what he did? He flew there the day after and started cooking. He flew there and started cooking, and he started delivering meals with this organization called the World Kitchen Table, I believe, and just did it. He didn't ask questions. He didn't ask permission. He just jumped there, and I saw him on Twitter not too long ago. I love this. Check this out. These people whose lives have been horribly impacted, whose homes were completely decimated, he did 30,000 or could do 30,000 meals. And as of a couple of days ago, he was still there. He was still there. And by the way, I love this tweet. Oh, hey, U.S. Coast Guard, can you spare a helicopter? And they did. He didn't need permission. He just did it. And I heard him not too long ago on NPR. And they were originally talking to him about the Puerto Rico situation. And they said, well, what sort of planning must go into that? How do you respond in a crisis? He's like, you don't. If anything, sometimes plans get in the way. The question is what needs to happen right now? What needs to happen next? We don't need a plan to figure out what needs to happen next. And right now, people are dying and people need food. So that was our plan. Go there and feed them, and we'll figure it out along the way. And he is really an inspiration to me. And if you have the opportunity, they're still taking donations online because lots of people's lives have been impacted by this. I believe the world needs more of that. People who are audacious enough to say, you know what, this is what I can give to the world. This is what I'm going to do.